new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Throwing first play is Pickett.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
So this, a great matchup here at Indy. You get a divisional game right out of the gate. But, Charles, what do you see in store for these two teams in 2023?
Indianapolis trying to get themselves reestablished as a playoff team, but they've kind of hit the reset button a little bit. While Jacksonville, coming off of a big finish in 2022, they believe they're the team to beat in the AFC South.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Pickett. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Pollard. The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Pollard, he'll take. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Jags grab it. Careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
So here are the Jaguars now with a long field ahead. They'll be led out by someone who has proved doubters wrong his entire career. MVP runner-up a season ago, Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. And some room to maneuver. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for 33 and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. On first down, Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And able to get this to the 31.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 6. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Touchdown, Jaguars! Raheem Mostert, 31 yards. And the Jags are on the board here first in the season opener. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision. Obviously to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Johnson will return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back.
to the NFL jerseys.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
1st and 10, here's Pickett. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Pickett's throw here taken in by Parker. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So the completion there, Charles, looking at this defense, certainly in for a tough task here this afternoon. What are some of the keys for them if they want to come out on top?
Well, the first thing, partner, is they just allowed a completion there. They don't want to get a string of those going. Let him get his confidence. Let him get into the rhythm of the game, the flow of the game, and all of a sudden, he's feeling like he can do no wrong. You want to really get after his timing a little bit, knock a few balls away, and make things uncomfortable for him. Because if he feels relaxed, you are in for a tough afternoon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he's gonna get this inside the 30. 51 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll send Parker in motion right. And now a fake there on the jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marquise Brown, 73 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They go back to Pollard on second down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
They get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Pickett will look to throw it here. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because...
everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Marcus May with a pick, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
So that potentially an important takeaway here in this 2nd quarter.
What it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
give to Pollard running left. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I don't know how.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I don't know how he got 6 yards. It's fucking 3-4.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw taken in by Palmer. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Crap.
13 yards.
God, fucking Kenny Pickett don't throw like that.
These guys have definitely been out
20 yards, straight bullet.
All
right, if I bet you I picked him up, he's throwing a fucking lob.
Carrying themselves. They were starting to move the
No.
ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise.
I bet you if I picked him up, he'd throw a fucking lob.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot
to take that.
Tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, niggas holding the shit out of me.
He's got
What?
his running back out of the backfield.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's
Bull
one right
fucking
here.
shit.
Struggles in key moments, but that's a
Get
nice
out of
throw.
here.
Nice work after the throw, and they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jalen Tolbert from 3 yards out.
No reason why fucking Pollard should have caught that crap. Ball's floating in the air. Kenny Pickett, come on, dude. If I picked him up, the guy would fucking throw 10 interceptions in the first game. Now he all of a sudden, he's accurately throwing everything at a 74 overall. Suck my dick, EA. You full of shit. You damn right.
This drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jags,
Every fucking pass I throw should be accurate.
and with a
If that's the
14-7
case.
lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Suck my fucking dick, EA. You do so many fucking updates for other people, crying, switching everything, making the fatigue up higher.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes us beyond the 35.
Turning the fatigue up, there's people crying about a micro blitz. Eat cock.
12 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Thanks. Thanks, EA. How many times that happened on the PS5 mode?
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles.
How many fucking times does that
And
happen?
when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He'll hit Mostert again here. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection.
Shit works on the 4, don't work on the 5.
First down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
quick slant to Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. A handoff running left is Mostert. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted.
Fuck you!
Marcus May with a pick. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window.
I know, bro. I know, White. My fault.
Too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
My fault, Devin.
It's about having anticipation and making those types of throws. Down near the goal line,
yeah.
I don't think you
Again,
can anticipate it as
how the
much
fuck?
as you need to see it open. You got to be precise with your throws down here.
How the fuck? How the fuck would you allow Kenny Pickett to throw yards? But Jalen Hurts throws an interception. Why? That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. Thank you. Fuck you, EA. You glitch and nerf everything for these fucking cowards who send a fucking message to Twitch or Twitter or whatever. I don't do that shit. I don't have it. Download it. It don't mean that much.
Just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
But give me mine, like you give them theirs.
Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on
Because you're
offense
garbage.
here in this third quarter. And they've got
You're
the
cheap.
lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throw out wide is incomplete.
They guarding that, boy.
That one was all about timing. If he's there too early,
They guarding that, ain't they?
interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that
Yeah,
one.
they guarding that, ain't they?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yeah, pussies.
On 3rd down,
Pussies.
here comes Mostert.
You pussies.
And he is out of bounds, but not before
Pussies.
he's inside the 30. 127 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific
throw that
here this
fucking ball.
afternoon.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Mostert.
Oh, you're right. Not on the glory. You can't do that.
One more time with Mostert. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's
How can you do that versus him?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
You want to do that? I'm going to do this.
Mostert is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Damn, this shit should be fucking 28, 35, 7. This nigga done 2 picks. I'm feeling him out, though.
Capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I don't have my shit on there, so it's going to be a lob.
Johnson will return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Should have took Herbert.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out. The risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing. Because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Second and 20. They run straight ahead here with and he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Oh, God, they're holding the hell out of me.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together.
Yell it out loud in the big group chat. Expose them. Say that same thing. Say, I'm tired of always being up in the 4th quarter with a minute to go and all of a sudden it lags out.
Have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. And he had a short touchdown run last series, 4 carries, good yardage as well. Pretty good all around, really, Charles.
It was, because think of the drive that created all of that, right? The ability to carry the football, the ability to see holes that were created for him, even able to pat the wide receivers on the back and say, thanks, guys, for the help, and finishes it off with that short touchdown run. I can't wait to see what they do in the next drive and the next series, because I want to see how the defense adjusts.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. And even 150 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much. On first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That would a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football from triple option, you've actually called that play.
And he's going to get him another first down here as he's able to dive forward to get as much as he can. They'll run with Mostert. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
All of a sudden, those lanes over there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Raheem Mostert with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk. And they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Who?
That one goes for 24 yards.
Exactly.
Well, we talk all the time about
a guy that doesn't even fucking exist.
Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they got to push the ball downfield, take their shot.
Someone who doesn't even fucking play in the NFL.
In a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of folks starting to
Someone who doesn't even fucking play in the NFL. That's who that is.
2nd and 10. Pickett back to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Oh!
But it's intercepted.
Go, Honey Badger.
For the 3rd time in this game.
Fuck these niggas.
Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. these two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Throwing is Hurts. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. Touchdown! Hollywood, Marquise
Fuck out of here.
Brown.
Way to go get that, Wood.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they're looking for, exactly what they need.
And he is into the end zone to move the lead up 2 more.
This guy's sending me messages right when I'm running.
Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Indy set to go on offense once more. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason is not translated into week 1.
He said, I had 200 rushing yards. Why would I quit?
No less.
LOL.
Fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
What was the score?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd down. Here's Pickett. That's caught. Davis Allen.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison.
Let's go, Harrison.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
He's got another first down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game. Here's Mostert. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. A lead in the fourth quarter. This
I don't know.
Coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that.
When that happens, make sure you hurry up and go hit the last 15 seconds recorded on your clip.
Hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
Like I sent you of Hollywood.
Just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
I will give you the victory. Either way. Or yell out, give the Eagles the victory.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for
Who the fuck cares what he had? LOL.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get this down to the 10. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier.
I was just saying he yelled that out. It was funny.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here. The quick slant caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal.
Back to the running game with Mostert.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Well, the square button isn't dive.
What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
It's a run with Mostert.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Now after the touchdown,
The game has been cutting off at the end for some reason for a few people, losing or winning.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Everybody's fast.
Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed.
The whole game is fast.
With this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. Loose inside
My
the
bad,
40.
fella.
And this return is going to be halted
My
right
bad,
around the
fella.
28-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Come on. The first time I try to do that crap, it don't work. Ah! This guy threw another interception. Oh my fucking gosh. 3 interceptions. This is horrible. 3 picks in week 1.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting.
I've thrown 3 interceptions. The passing is way different.
Which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just into their backs, really bullshit that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6. Getting this out to the flat Mostert. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second in a couple. They'll set up a throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh my God.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. The Jaguars now will use the last of their time.
I'm passing because I'm learning.
It'll be their 3rd and final stoppage.
If I don't continue to pass, I don't get my PS4 groove back. I know what, this nigga threw a lot of interceptions. But next game versus a user, I won't, because I won't be passing as much.
Now here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, man.
Now back to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
3 picks, 3 interceptions.
And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
19 tight.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Buying time to his left.
Oh, my God.
But it's incomplete.
If he would have thrown it when I wanted him.
Still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Mostert. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a first down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
I thought I had the other one. We go get that wood.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. And he's been a busy man for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now to the end zone comes Johnson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on, let's get one more before we go home. Let's get one more before we go home.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now,
get out of here.
For what's happened during the game in this last
Jesus
sequence.
Christ.
See what they do here in this last sequence.
Bennett was on his ass, too.
Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Jacksonville, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they go down to defeat here.
Hollywood? Hollywood, let me get some.